In the summer of 1988, community organizers, local businessmen, and city authorities failed to prevent a volcanic eruption of social unrest that engulfed a tiny local park in the Lower East Side of New York City, Tompkins Square Park. Tompkins 88, written by Susan Willett and presented as a part of the Metropolitan Playhouse's East Village Theater Festival, sharply dramatizes the futile attempts and double-dealing that led to the flow of violence and destruction. Originally swampland, bequeathed to the city by the family of Peter Stuyvesant, with the understanding that it would remain a public space, the park honors Daniel Tompkins, Governor of New York and United States Vice President under James Monroe. Initially designed by Frederick Law Olmsted with an arbor of sycamore, oriental plane, black locust, and American elm trees, it remains the largest and practically only open public space in the heart of Alphabet City, and the last truly ethnically eclectic neighborhood in New York City. Since its beginnings in the 19th century, Tompkins Square Park has served as a place to voice dissent and a forum for debates that occasionally erupted into passions. The bread riot in the winter of 1857 found thousands of jobless, homeless working men and women unable to afford even basic foodstuffs, protesting the lack of jobs and the poor economy. And again, in the winter of 1873-74, some 10,000 workers from all over the city assembled in Tompkins Square for a planned march on City Hall to demand relief from a severe economic depression. Those protesters were met by legions of police on horseback, plowing into the crowd, indiscriminately swinging nightsticks, and pursuing shocked citizens through the streets. The same scene was replayed 115 years later in August 1988. The park had been overrun by hundreds of homeless people with their makeshift cardboard shelters and tents, drug pushers and their dependent addicts, and wired skinhead social proponents. The park had become uninhabitable, unusable, and dangerous. In the overwhelming and oppressive heat of August 1988, after a week of fruitless negotiation and escalating tensions, the authorities of the city moved to evict the squatter population. The Metropolitan Playhouse's production of Suzanne Willett's Tompkins 88 tautly dramatizes the predominantly genuine effort and eventual failure by the community to preempt mounting threats of violence and peaceably restore the park for the pleasure, relaxation, and enjoyment of the neighborhood and its residents.